Nickal, the redshirt junior for Penn State, in the blue, and Miles Martin, the junior from Penns Grove, New Jersey, in the gray. 2 for Martin.
Oh, he's got the chin. Bo is so tough right here.
Looking to finish, and he does. Nickal with the championship for himself.
I see you pacing before the match. What's going on in your head?
Let's get this. This is what I live for, all right? I train every day so I can come out here and be an NCAA champion. We can win team titles at Penn State. That's what we do.
All right, Bo, first off, we're at the training center. Tell me a little bit about what you're doing here, your experience so far.
You know, wrestling isn't a sport for everybody, but as long as you're doing it, just have fun with it, just have the best time. There's a lot of great guys involved in it and stuff. Just make a lot of friends and have a lot of fun.
Awesome. Bo Nickal, I'm from State College, Pennsylvania. I think that my biggest asset in wrestling and in fighting is my mind. Like when I was wrestling and I would pin somebody in front of, 10, 20,000 people, the crowd's going nuts, freaking out, this and that. It's like, that's an amazing feeling. I always loved fighting, and it was always like a fan of the UFC. I probably started watching when I was, 11, 12, and it was something my family, we'd go to Buffalo Wild Wings on Saturday, we'd watch the fights, or, we'd get the pay-per-view at home, and it was always something that I was like, I could do that. And I was teaching wrestling all day, and then this dad came up to me and was like, hey man, we're doing a jiu-jitsu class after this, would you want to come and try it out? And I was like, yeah, sure, like I'm down, let's go. And so I go in, and they just I rolled around with all the guys, and I was like, dude, this is fun. Like, I love this. I have to fight.
Gonzalez, live in Richmond, Virginia tonight. Appreciate you joining us here on UFC Fight Pass. Nickal, the southpaw.
Beautiful. 1s and 2s already. Clean strikes for being such a dominant wrestler, and you can see the amount of work.
Oh my goodness! The wrestler just scored the first knockout of his pro mixed martial arts career.
What's up, y'all? Bo Nickal here. I'm going to be fighting August 9th on Dana White's Contender Series. Make sure to tune in for this fight. This is going to be the first fight on a long road to me becoming the #1 pound-for-pound fighter in the world.
Take a look now at the tail of the tape. Zach Borrego and Bo Nickal, both men coming in at 26 years old. A 2-inch reach advantage for the taller Borrego. And the anticipation has been palpable here at the Apex. Bo Nickal going for the early double leg takedown.
And there it is.
Easily.
Almost no resistance, but Borrego works back to his feet. Gotta watch the neck. That's deep, snaps him down. As you saw on that highlight there.
Deep on this power team. Deep on this.
He's gonna fight the hands, lets it go, takes the back.
Not put his hooks in quite yet because he's a little high, and Zach would be able to dump him if he tripoded up super hard. Showing some good fight IQ is Bo Nickal.
And let me tell you, apparently Bo Nickal is extremely strong. When you look at him, he's not super ripped and jacked, but apparently the strength is off the chain. And that's what happens when you wrestle your entire life. The way for this squeeze is horrendous, right?
Just cranking on that neck again. I don't know if he's under. Bo Nickal. Dana walks back and has to figure out whether he's going to give Bo Nickal a contract.
There's no right or wrong. The reality is he has the potential, right? And you could do either. Yes, you could give him a development contract, and that makes total sense.
Dana's decision, as Dana is with Laura right now.
Bo Nickal. the kid, I don't even know what to say. He's amazing. He's obviously one of the hottest prospects in the sport right now. He's 2-0. He's 2-0 coming into the UFC. So what we'd like to do is offer Bo another fight here in the Contender Series. He wins that one, give him a shot in the UFC.
Congratulations, Bo Nickal.
Oh my God.
Mission in 62 seconds, or perhaps it's sooner than that this time.
He's on the neck already.
High mount.
He loses the neck, but he's in big mount here. Right into a triangle.
Reverses it. Triangle threat from Nickal.
He's also got the arm.
Let go of the cage. Stop. That's the tap. Inside a minute this time. Bo Nickal is not here to play around.
Bo Nickal. So I literally write notes to remind me. My only note on my paper is, God damn. I mean, for a kid who has, almost no experience, he's 2-0, took on a guy tonight who's 6'2", his record's 7-1, he had a 78-inch reach, and the confidence that this kid has to roll into that triangle the way that he did and go for the things that he does. I mean, me and a lot of other people are excited to see the future that this kid has. Welcome to the UFC, brother.
Bo Nickal, welcome to the UFC.
What sort of challenges do you think Jamie will bring to you on Saturday?
I think he's obviously he has a lot of experience, right? Like he has 20 plus fights, I have 3. So, the experience advantage goes to him. But I think that my thousands and thousands of wrestling matches will also, that's experience in itself. And I think that'll play an advantage. A regular weekend for me was competing in front of 10, 15,000 people at Penn State. And so, I think I'm very well prepared for the moment, but at the end of the day, 20 plus years of wrestling experience generally beats one fight camp. So I feel confident.
All right, this fight clock is brought to you by Timex. Lost Dance in Black.
Nickal with the feint. Wow. Oh, what a mistake. Great job by Jamie, though, staying upright. Knee pick attempt by Nickal. Get him to the side of the octagon. He's got the overhook in the underhook. Bo Nickal has.
Tremendous amount of pressure without a lot of time to develop. And it's one of the things that Dana White talked about in the Contender Series. So he asked him to have one more shot.
Right? Oh no. Takes it back. Oh wow. 2 hooks in already. Oh,
he's got the neck.
This is better.
This is better. But if Nickal gets that left leg free and pops open to the side, he wants to maintain control of the body, DC. That's it.
Submission.
Not to rain on the parade at all here, but Jamie Pickett's manager has just reached out to one of our reporters, and they said they're going to be filing a grievance over this result to turn it to a no contest because they feel he was kneed in the groin.
It's weird, bro.
Originally slated to compete on this year's edition of Dana White's Contender Series, instead, unbeaten Val Woodburn got the call for a main card meeting with one Bo Nickal. And the animal expects to deliver a shot heard round the MMA world by taking out one of the consensus top prospects in the sport. Born in Rifle, Colorado, Bo Nickal's second UFC appearance. Couldn't have done much better, DC. And 45, Donald Trump alongside of the UFC president, Dana White.
I'm going to make it at some point.
All right, tonight's Fight Clock is brought to you by
Nickal, come on. Oh! You better shoot on Val Woodburn.
Necessarily tonight. Wow. So that is the 4th sub 1 minute finish tonight. A new modern UFC live event record.
This fight is 3 rounds in the UFC middleweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of Inglewood, Colorado, Cody
Zachary Reese, Chrissy Blair getting us going for the middleweight clash. Zachary Reese unbeaten, stoppages in all 6, but he takes on the experienced Cody Brundage. Reese in the black, Brundage in the white.
Yeah, and it's not an easy man to make your debut against. It's one thing on the Contender. Cody's got heavy hands. Remember the knockout of Trayshawn Gore. Huge right hand, landed a couple there. And he's looking smooth, but fell on the floor, but turns it into a takedown.
Easy takedown, too. This is huge for Brundage to be on the other side of this, right? When he fought Jacob Malkoun.
And Brundage, can we see a slam again? Trying to slam. Stop it! This is unbelievable! Cody Brundage follows up a slam knockout with another slam knockout to escape the triangle and emerge victorious in round 1.
The rest of the week is the same old, you know. It's kind of funny, like the life of a fighter. I feel like if you're actually disciplined and committed to your craft, then it might be kind of boring to some people because, you know, you're doing the same thing a lot, same thing every week, you know, a lot of the same drills, same training type of regimen and stuff. So that's pretty much what I focus on, is just getting better every day, improving, and yeah, the weeks kind of fly by, so before you know it, the fight will be here.
Well, obviously, we've seen in his past fights that you know, he's been able to get takedowns, he's been able to defend takedowns, and you know, none of my opponents thus far have had a strong wrestling background, but you know, I'm just looking forward to going out there, beating tonight. I know a lot of people are upset about where I'm at in the card and for whatever reason, but I'm just excited and going to go put on the best performance of my career thus far this Saturday.
Bo Nickal looks to keep his impressive run going.
Go, Bo!
Chris Tognoni is our referee. Lone main card assignment for him, the beautiful Brooklyn Wren, with us for UFC 300. Cody Brundage, plus 850, the betting underdog at close against that man, Bo Nickal, former 3-time NCAA wrestling national champ, Big Ten Athlete of the Year in 2019, and making his 3rd UFC start tonight. The UFC 300 fight clock is brought to you by Timex. A Timex on your wrist is a reminder that time belongs.
I think that's so important that he just gets forward after Nickal. Oh, he's taking big chances right away, trying to showboat things that he hasn't seen in there. Oh, threw really hard.
Brundage is very loose.
Oh, Brundage is throwing some big shots too. Yeah, but look, the wrestler. Bo put him in a Grammy there. Nickal getting to a shot. Oh, beautiful double leg by Bo. Great job by Brundage. Yep, right back up.
It's a different experience.
It is, very much so.
But now Bo's got his back.
But you know Bo Nickal, he's willing to challenge himself. I mean, he grappled Nick Rodriguez with no experience. Went out there and did a jiu-jitsu.
He will extend, so to speak.
And Bo's not even trying to get out of this. He's just content on riding this down. There we go.
All right, this corner cam is brought to you by Prime Hydration, the fastest growing beverage in history and the official sports drink of UFC with only 25 electrolytes now available at Walmart.
Deep breath. Deep breath. Deep breath. Water's in your hand when you need it.
At ESPNplus.com/UFC 301. All right, Dean Thomas.
Exactly that. Let's win with our pace and with our strength.
Oh, big kick. Oh, very nicely done by Cody Brundage.
Couple nice body kicks early round 2.
He needs to be a little bit more active in his escaping this time on the bottom.
Tonight's social media posts are brought to you by The Fall Guy, starring Ryan Gosling and Emily Blunt, only in theaters May 3rd. 2 minutes to go, round 2. Nickal has Brundage fully mounted.
Now he's exploding, but now he gave up his back. Got a little careless there.
Yeah, but he's got him up. Now Bull secured the body triangle. Now he's in a little more danger. Before it seemed like he had Bull off at an angle.
He's in real trouble.
To slip on the neck. He's got to keep fighting those hands. And he did. Great job by Brundage there.
3.
Oh, not a real choke. It's not. Yep, it's not.
That's it.
There it is. Another one bites the dust. Bo Nickal moves to 6-0.
Bo, you were just smiling, talking about this cookie you were eating, and I'm glad to see you smile after a fight because you're so hard on yourself. I mean, what is it about your competitive nature that doesn't allow you to enjoy a victory on UFC 300 opening the pay-per-view?
No, I think that for me, the most important thing isn't the result of the fight. It's how I get there. And so I didn't really do all the things that I wanted to do in that fight. And there were a lot of things to improve on, look back on. But at the end of the day, I think that's a blessing. And it's only going to help me in my development and improving as a fighter. And so, I'm appreciative of the adversity and just more so frustrated with myself that I feel like I didn't handle business the way I wanted to, basically.
What would you have done differently?
I think just being more patient, setting things up. I got into a little bit of a brawl at the beginning. I think I hit him with one good shot and, kind of wanted to land some bigger shots. But what I just need to keep reminding myself in my mind and in training is that I have to do the little things first and set everything up. And there's just a lot of things to improve on and do better. So yeah, that's just how I've always been, just very critical of myself because, like I said, it's not about the result, it's how I get there.
In the lead up to this one, you had some time off. You all right?
I just got poked in the eye.
Oh, I didn't see it. I thought it was something I did. In the lead up to this one, you had some time off in order to just really work on the skill set. Is that something you want to do again? Do you want to get right back into competition?
I'm ready to get right back. Yeah, for me, I think that in the next few months, I would love to get another fight. I got a 4-day layoff from the commission, so has to be next week, I guess. But yeah, I feel good. I feel like I obviously took that long layoff, and that was for developmental purposes. And now, I think the most important part for my development is getting more fights. And so whoever the UFC decides to give me, then let's make it work. And I want to fight again soon.
Listen, you want to fight? We want to watch. Bo Nickal, congratulations.
Thank you.
Glad to see you smile.
It's been so interesting, my journey. I feel like I always try to look for people to compare and see how they did things and maybe take the positives and negatives and apply those to what I'm doing. And there really hasn't been that many people that have done what I've done. I'm 5-0 right now. I started training in August of 2021. In my mind, I was always, I'm going to the UFC. These other organizations, I think they do a good job and stuff, but that's not really me. I'm a UFC guy. So when I was wrestling and I would pin somebody in front of 10, 20,000 people, and the crowd's going nuts, freaking out, this and that, that's an amazing feeling. And then comes the UFC, that same big stage, even bigger stage, millions of people watching worldwide, knock a guy out cold. It's you can't beat that. It's amazing. But yeah, and when I go train wrestling now, I want to keep myself sharp and keep improving. But I'm really trying to help the college guys and help these guys out. Give back, help them improve and stuff. So I'm not trying to be the best wrestler in the world right now, and I'm trying to be the best fighter. So I tailor my training to that, right? And I think that that's the important thing. It's some of my coaches say never forget your wrestling. A lot of guys forget it, but to me, I think I just love the sport. I appreciate it. I want to represent for the wrestling community on a bigger stage, and so I'm still very involved in it. But yeah, at the same time, it's I'm adjusting my training and kind of fine tuning it to what I think is best for what I'm mainly focused on. And the idea for me is I'm the trailblazer. I'm the guy that's the first one to do this. Now all these guys that are coming behind me, my best friend Anthony Cassar, he just won his second pro fight. He's a 205er, heavyweight NCAA champ. Like he started about a year later than me, so now he kind of gets the benefits of me tinkering for that year. And then the guys behind him, like they'll get the benefits of us tinkering and figuring stuff out. And we're really trying to build, you know, a program. We're trying to build a team that we're going to do things a certain way. And you know, it's fortunate and unfortunate because I'm the first guy to do it. I'm going to get the credit, and I'm going to be probably like, you know, everybody's excited about it and things like that. So I get benefits there. But I do have to like take the time and effort to test everything out and figure out what works and what doesn't. By the time I'm done, hopefully I can give this system that I've created and what I've put together to a new generation of guys that are going to do even bigger and better things than me. Philadelphia, Pennsylvania at the Trump rally, and we're gonna hang out, have some fun.
Best Sleepy Joe has ever been.